talking dirty after dark with Mr. Micah King.
Hey, and we are back for part 2, talking dirty after dark with this dirty little naughty woman with me here. What do we call you, naughty lady?
My government or my stage?
Your stage naughty name.
My stage naughty name.
What?
I think
You gotta lift the mic up more. You're not talking, you're on the top of it.
so. I need to be in the middle.
There you go.
I need to be in the motherfucking middle. Wherever the hole is, huh?
Yeah. Put your mouth on it. Don't be ashamed to put your mouth on it. Yeah, you can put your lips right on the tip.
I can put my lips on the tip.
Yeah, right. See how when you talk, you can't do that. You gotta keep it going and going with your lips right on the tip.
Yeah, motherfuckers like it when the lips is right on the tip, huh?
Yeah, cause the way you holding it too, like you're a pro at that.
Am I?
I don't know.
Elaborate.
How would I? What? It's a microphone. I don't know. Wow.
We're getting a little hot here, huh?
No, we're not. I don't get it. It's just a microphone.
I said I. Did you say
Oh, you got a little hot.
Yeah.
That's why you put the sunglasses on for part 2. She's wearing sunglasses for part 2. She's ready for
Because
part
he was
2.
asking me deep shit. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, if I'm going to express all that, let me put my motherfucking eyes.
Cause
Okay?
I get it, but you like seeing your eyes. And you're shy, huh? Told you deep down inside, you're like a little jelly bean.
Is that so?
Yeah, you're just a little jelly bean. On the outside, but on the inside, you're just a little jelly bean, that's all. You know, jelly beans have a thicker little outside, but once you get past that little thicker little outside, it's all gooey. All gooey.
Poquito.
Yeah, it's okay. So before we left off, and you had to do the number 2, and so now we're back with part 2. We were
I did not have to
about,
do that, y'all.
Yeah,
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I had to release Amarillo.
What did you release in that bag?
Amarillo.
A big turd? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? A big turd?
Fucking yellow.
Yeah,
Amarillo is yellow.
Right.
What does yellow mean?
Would you piss on somebody?
I'm down.
Where would you piss at?
Wherever this individual wants me to piss.
You would piss on them?
Yes.
Would you let them piss on you?
Oh, I mean on my feet.
So you would let an individual piss on your feet?
Yeah.
What if they wanted to do anything? Like, okay, so how far would you go with some piss? With you?
Everything outside of my mucous membranes.
What?
Everything outside.
I heard what you said. It ain't about the what to say. What the hell does that mean?
That means avoiding my eyeballs, avoiding my mouth, avoiding my anus, avoiding my vaginal canal.
So, if you was bent over, they could piss on your back.
Piss on my back? No.
That's not a mucus canal
the
or
thing
whatever
is
you
this,
said.
pissing on someone's back is going to drip.
Yeah, drip.
It's going to drip.
Drippity drop. What you mean?
It's going to drip down.
Okay.
Outside.
It's going to drip down to your neck. It's not going to drip down to your...
You're right.
Exactly. So it's not going to touch your neck, your face.
Okay. For a certain specific fee, if it's a nice, pretty price, you can piss on my back.
Indeed. What's your cash out?
NYSP Uno. Of course, money sign in front of that.
So for us that speak English, what's your cash out?
Money sign NYSP1.
And we can, piss on you.
If you're American, you know what the fuck Uno means. Fuck out of here.
So for the right price, we can piss on your back.
Correct.
So if we cash app you a request, you know what that means. Huh?
If you cash app me a request,
yeah, to send you, just to get your attention. You know what that means then.
If it's a good price,
yeah,
we can have a conversation. If it's some fucking getting a pair of shoes and you just waste your money.
Give a range of a good price.
A range of a good price.
A range.
This is low, so don't shame me.
That's why it's a low to the high.
It's very low.
Okay.
All right, 6,000 between 6,000 and 13.
So between 6 and 13,000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's low. It's not too much.
So would you allow a guy to FaceTime you while he's jacking off and you watched?
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
What would be the reason that some girls wouldn't be?
I think conditioning. We have been taught as women to attract an individual who's willing to pay your bills and be your husband and be there and not cheat and so I think that some women are going to be like, oh my god, I would never do that because that's so slutty and hoish and a whore, and we're just kinky whores that are dirty. And it's like, but I mean, you know, I think that's the only reason I can think of as to why someone would want to do that, because of what they've been taught.
Do you like being called a slut?
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Do you like being slapped and called a slut?
I have been slapped.
Where?
He in my face.
How?
He just slapped me in my face. What you mean?
Backhand, front hand.
Front hand.
And then what?
We were having sex, so it was a variety.
What position were you in when he slapped you?
I was on my knees.
Was this the same military man that tried to choke you?
Yes.
See how I connect those dots? I'm good at that.
Yeah, it was him.
So the same military man with those big military hands slapped your ass?
Yeah.
While you was in from the back, or how?
He was looking me in my eyes.
Oh, so he was looking you in the eye. Oh, so it was a little nice little slap. It was a little soft little slap.
No, it was a slap.
Really? And you turn red easy, I see.
I turn red. I'm so
You turn, yeah, I see that.
I want to not think about him, and this bothers me. It annoys me.
Because he's not in America anymore.
No, he's in America.
He's not in the city near you anymore.
He is in the city near me.
Oh, and you don't want to go back and get that dick, but now you're thinking about it. You might go back and get that dick.
I probably am. I just like to spread it out. I don't like to we've had increments of space. Like it was between one moment it was 3 years, then it went from like 3 years to like, I don't know, a few months. And now, I don't know when I'm gonna have sex with him again.
I like that. That's good. You got to keep increments or to get old.
Yeah, exactly.
So how old were you the first time that you sucked dick?
Oh, what the fuck, man? All right. He's asking me deep shit. Nobody really asks me these things. They just fuck and go. They don't really ask questions. I was 11 with casual. So I'm gonna go with 13.
What's casual at 11? What's that?
Intercourse.
So you was 11 when you first had sex and lost your virginity.
Right.
How old was he?
I think he was like 14 or 15.
And y'all was on the side of the house?
No, we weren't. That was not him, actually.
I'm not saying that was him. I'm just
I
asking.
know. I'm informing you. It was not him. It was actually this
So where were y'all
redneck
at?
this redneck ass white boy in this country part of Florida I was living in, and we were in this country part of this trail in the woods.
A country part of the trail in the woods? Give more details.
We were in the woods, like we could see like deers were used to humans. That's how like country it was. Like it was just like they see us and they're like, y'all niggas gonna feed us? You know what I mean? Very country, and turtles and frogs, like spiders. Like it was normal. It was.
So where were y'all at in the woods? Y'all were just deep in the woods.
Yeah, and it looked like somebody already created a trail there because it was already like a path, but it wasn't conventional like a park. It was like somebody made it. It looked like somebody made it.
And so this was something you and he planned?
I don't think so.
It was just spur of the moment, let's go on a walk?
Yeah, I think it was because I was in the neighborhood and, you know, I was always riding my bike in the neighborhood and I was like, what's up? You know, me and him rode the same bus to the middle school, so yeah.
So a redneck white boy beat that pussy up for the first time?
Redneck white boy. Yeah.
So you don't discriminate against Chinese, Asian, Spanish, black, white, nothing like that?
I don't discriminate against race. I do discriminate against size depending on the person.
Against what size? Fat?
Penis size.
Penis size, and you said 7 depending on the person.
Correct. So if he's like 500 pounds and he's 7, I'm not doing it because it's like I would have to ride the whole time. It's boring.
So what's the fattest guy that you've ever fucked?
I guess the Boricua. The Boricua. He wasn't really fat, but he definitely had a belly on him.
How much did he weigh? Give an estimate.
I don't know. I mean, he's in the army, so they eat. They eat a lot.
So he had a gut, or he was
had a bit
built,
of a gut.
or what? Oh, he had a bit of a
Actually,
gut.
I have a video. Want to see it?
The crowd, the people won't be able to see it.
The crowd will not be able to see it.
Right. So now, we're doing it
But
for
you
the
may be
podcast.
able to. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're doing it for the podcast. But, okay. So you don't discriminate
guess,
in
like,
size or anything to
275.
that nature. 275.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
And that wasn't muscle. That was actually fat. And you were only on top, or did he ever get on top?
He definitely got on top. So I'm gonna decrease the size. I'm guessing. I don't know. Because the military guy, he was straight muscle, and I know he was over 200. I know he was over 200.
Yeah, but we want to go on fat now. So the other guy that was
Fat.
fat, he was like 275.
His
he didn't
belly
look
was
it.
fat.
And how was it when he was on top?
It was like, okay.
Like, not how it felt, but like, how was it?
His belly, slappy slap. Like, I mean, what else you want me to say?
I want you to say more detail.
Yeah, slappity slap.
Sloppity slop. That's what you got.
Slap, not slop.
Slappity slap.
Slap.
Not sloppity slop.
Yeah.
So how was it giving him head? Did you have to lift up his stomach? Did you have to? How was it?
No, I didn't have to lift up his stomach.
How did you give him head?
Regular, like, it wasn't like his stomach was that big to the point where I had to move it out of the way. But it was definitely like, I think because I'm used to lean men. So with him, I'm like, this is fat. Like.
Gotcha. So it was just something that was just out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so you were 11 the first time you lost your virginity, and you were 13 the first time you sucked dick. So the redneck white guy, he didn't get the pleasure of getting his dick sucked.
Absolutely not.
But did he try?
I don't think, no, we were quick. It was like, I didn't even orgasm. Like, it was just.
So he didn't even pop your cherry?
No, he popped it because I was bleeding. But I definitely didn't feel an orgasm. It wasn't like pleasurable.
I can't hear you.
It wasn't pleasurable.
Oh, but
entirely.
He did pop your cherry.
Correct.
So was that the last time you had sex until you was 13, or did you have sex again while you were 11?
No, that was the last time during the 11 stage. And once I moved to a different state, and I met this guy. Excuse me, I think I was like 12 or 13.
And what happened to your girlfriend?
We just kind of went our own way. I saw her at a skating rink when I was 12, right before I moved. And I think her mom told her, because her mom looked at me like.
You think she told her mom?
Yes. Her mom looked at me like her face was like, bitch.
That's the girl that been eating my
Yes. Okay, not the booty.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't know you ate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think her mom knew. Her mom looked at me, but she wasn't mean. I think she came at me from this is a kid. I think she looked at me like, I know, but you're a kid. You know what I mean?
I want to beat your ass.
I want to beat your ass, but you're a kid. Like, I can't even be mad. Like, I don't know where you learned this. You learned this. It's not something that you just woke up.
Where did you learn it from?
My first time seeing a porn book, it was around the same time, like 6 or 7.
So you saw a porn magazine first?
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
it wasn't like watching.
Throwback, early 2000s. Y'all motherfucking kids don't know. Y'all see porn on the internet. We saw books.
So you had a whole. Who did you see? Was it uncle's dad? Who porn
my
book?
dad, nasty ass.
He had a whole porn book in the house.
This motherfucker had a whole porn book in the computer room. Yes.
And you stumbled across it.
Yep, I was being nosy.
And what happened?
And I was like, what is this? Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? And I just was like, okay.
And it was on after that, huh?
I was curious.
So how old were you when you became curious of your own body and started masturbating?
It was around the same time because I didn't really understand it entirely. I think.
Around what same time?
6 or 7.
Oh, okay. So around the same time.
Everything happened around the same time. Yeah.
Before the girl or before the guy or
before the girl, I was definitely feeling. Yeah.
You was feeling yourself before the girl.
Yeah.
But what about before the guy? Because you said the guy was at 5.
Oh fuck! I'm trying to avoid telling you this.
Tell me.
Okay, so there was a situation where I was exposed to sex earlier than I would have desired.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
So it was one of those situations.
Correct.
That makes sense, though. That does make sense, though.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't you want to tell me that you're not comfortable talking about that yet?
I don't want to trigger anyone.
I totally understand.